Hi guys, so today we're going to talk about SCMHRD. We will be looking into cutoffs, placements, fees, and the batch profile. By the way, as far as SCMHRD is concerned, it's the second best college as far as Symbiosis University is concerned. Second best is basically according to the percentile and the cutoff which is required in the SNAP. So yeah, it's the second best college as far as the cutoffs are concerned. Let's have a look at guys. Okay, couple of alumni from SCMHRD again. Do not look at their designations. I think you should be more focused on wherein these guys are working. And I think looking at SCMHRD's track record, the pool of alumnus is pretty good out there. So I think this is something you should not be worried about. But yes, the one thing that I want to make it very clear is that SCMHRD alumni are working with the top-notch corporates in the industry. Anyway. Now, this is a static slide to be very honest, because the intake is same, which is 180, and then you can go through with the reservation. You can also look at the eligibility criteria for graduation and for the reserve category. So I think this is across if you look at the colleges, like whatever colleges SIMBI has, 10 to 15 colleges offering programs in management, has the same intake. Intake would change a little bit, but yeah, the eligibility would not change, including the reservation, by the way. Now, this is something going to be static. Again, like selection process is go for SNAP, you get marks, then appear for GE, PI, VAT, if at all you get a call, and then there is a final selection. Now, the best thing about Symbiosis is, if you look at the parameters and the weightage, your actual SNAP weightage is only 50%. I think that's the best thing, because even if you screw up a little bit as far as your paper is concerned, because it has GK in it, right? So if you kind of not able to get good score, your score will be kind of brought down to 50% out of 100, and then you still have a good chance to prove yourself in GEPA and VAT. I mean, like, again, out of this, right, if you look at your PI weightage is 30. So if you're somebody with a good academics, confidence, good communication, or if you're somebody with a good work profile, or a good work profile as in a really good profile, it's not working in IT and something like that, but yeah, even if you're in IT, if you have worked with your client on site, or if you have worked in Six Sigma domain and all that, so yeah, quality of work would matter. I think you can still pull it across, and that's the reason I think always say this. SNAP is pretty wonderful, because as far as your exam is concerned, only 50% weightage has been given, and then again your interview has a 50% weightage on 100. So it gives everybody a fair chance to make it to a B school that they are dreaming of, as far as Symbiosis University is concerned. Now, these are the cutoff, by the way. Couple of things we can talk about here as far as the cutoffs are concerned. So 95 is something I have taken it on a very lower level. If you look at actual cutoff, it should be ranging from 95 se leke 97.50. As I said, this is the second best college as far as cutoffs are concerned in the Symbiosis umbrella. SIBM Pune would close around 98 percentile, or sometimes with a good profile 97.50, and that's where the SCMHRD will take off. Yeah, so I think SC category, ST category, Kashmiri migrants and DA, we have all the figures out here. You can go through these cutoffs. But again, I would tell you one more thing is that never actually go with this cutoff. You should always aim higher, because SNAP is an exam wherein a lot of people are actually applying year on year. So as far as caste is concerned, little dicey, because अगर कोई बंदा एक आध student अगर अच्छे से score कर जाता है, then the other people do not have any choice. So this may go up. Yeah, but as far as general is concerned, I don't think general will be quite higher and will cross 98% or something like that. So yeah, so general guys are sorted in from that perspective. Now let's look at the fees. Fees, we don't have to talk about. Symbiosis College, it's always going to be in the range of like round about like 15 to 16 lakhs, again subject to any increment in taxes or something like that, So yeah, so if you look at the fees, is around about 15.45. This is little bit lower than your SIBM Bangalore. So yeah, 16 lakhs is the fees, which is like, again, education loan and everything is available, because SIMBI has a tie-up with a lot of banks out there. Very important slide. Now, if you look at 75% people out here are engineers, but I don't think this is something you should be really worried about, because again, 50% chance you have. If you do very well in your exam, and if you do very well in the interview, you can get through definitely. So, but again, whatever statistics that shows us, we should be going ahead with that. So yeah, 75% engineers are there. So the BBAs and the BMS guys shouldn't get disappointed out here. You will have a fair chance if you play your cards smartly. Gender diversity, which is okay, like 70-30% ratio is there. I'm not interested to talk about it. Specialization split, yeah, this is something really important, by the way. So if you look at specializations, right, what do we have? HR 36%. Now if you look at SCMHRD, it's very well known for human resource development, right? This is how the industry perceives SCMHRD, that it's very well known for HR as a specialization. But over a period of time, as the economy moves up, colleges do take a little bit turnarounds. And if you look at it's not only HR, but I think they're doing fairly good with their marketing domain as well. So if you ask me, if you really want to get into SCMHRD, I will prioritize your choice of course selection like this: HR, then you can go for marketing, and then you can go for finance. Okay. So yeah, they have another program also, which is business analyst. A lot of students keep on asking me, sir, what about BA? I would say that it's still a new course. I will not be really positive about it, but yeah, if you have no other choice, now rather let's make apple to apple comparison, and let's be blunt about it. If you want to get into Wellinger business analyst course, I think I would prefer SCMHRD at any given point in time, right? So yeah, it's like that. So when you compare apple to apple, I think yeah, then BA and all that would stand a chance. But if you ask me in a plain vanilla way, okay, should I go for BA of SCMHRD or not? My answer will not be really something that will make you happy. But yeah, I think if you compare it with Wellinger and other colleges which has BA as a separate course, SCMHRD does pretty well. WorkX, yes, something again important to understand. But yeah, if you look at the way we discuss SIBM Pune, I think after SIBM Pune, SIBM Bangalore, I think then it's something like close to 50% of the batches in Symbiosis, right? They are filled up with freshers. Okay, and if you look at the WorkX guys, they're only 9%. 9%, मतलब ये कितना होगा यार? Like around about 17 seats on 180. So yeah, close to 10%. So 17 to 18 people are with 3 years plus WorkX. So again, like if you're a fresher or you're a WorkX, you guys have a fair enough chance. But yeah, it's just that freshers are quite a lot out here, like 42%. That's a pretty good number. All right, final placements. All right, that's 2017, because I think they these guys don't have audited report as far as 2018 is concerned, and I would not be really happy to take into consideration something which is unaudited. So I've taken this 2017 report. Now let's go one by one. Okay, let's go one by one. Like, my sincere suggestion to you is, should not be looking at these figures. Yeah, it's a good selling point for colleges, and a lot of people fall for it. Students like you, they're gonna fall for it. Do not trust this figure. The only figure that you should look at is the average. But again, average is like 14. That's okay kind of a number. Yeah, considering it's in top 25 in India, I think 25 is a fair deal. I think they're doing justice to it. So yeah, so anyway, top 25, 14, I think that's a fair chance. Highest 28.74. I think that's quite good. That's quite good. But again, it's like 1 or 2 people would be getting it, like rather only 1. Now, if you look at top 50, yeah, this is how they window dress up. So don't look at all these numbers like top 50 cities and all that. Bullshit. Don't look at all these things. What is the another thing? The important thing for you guys is PPO. PPO is basically nothing but summer. So if you do a summer placement, right, with any of the recruiter, what's your chance to get a PPO if you're an SCMHRD person? 31, right? So that's 1/3. ठीक ठाक है. It's not that great, I would say, looking at top 25 and जितना hype होता है SCMHRD का, but ठीक है. It's still okay. Fine. Total recruiters 100. That's a good number. New recruiters 41. I think 41% of addition. 41 भी नहीं पकड़ लो यार, तो भी अगर आप पकड़ लोगे 35% का अगर आप addition भी पकड़ लोगे, अगर मान लो ये 41 is not the real number, 41 भी 35% भी पकड़ लोगे, I think that's a fair number. That's a fair number. You should always focus, how many new recruiters the college is able to bring on the board. So जितने ज़्यादा new recruiters आते हैं उतना अच्छा होता है, because negotiation power कॉलेज के पास ज़्यादा होता है, एंड दैट्स ना आपकी पैकेज बढ़ जाती है, आपकी प्रोफाइल्स अच्छी हो जाती है. जो रेगुलर रिक्रूटर्स होते हैं वो इतना अच्छा खासा पैकेज और इतनी अच्छी खासी आपको प्रोफाइल नहीं दे पाते. तो जितनी ज़्यादा नए रिक्रूटर्स आते हैं बढ़िया होते हैं. मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम अगर आप टॉप कॉलेजेस देखोगे, जैसे आई एम नॉट गोना टॉक अबाउट JBs ऑफ द वर्ल्ड एंड द IIMs ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, जहाँ पे मैकेंसी एंड गोल्डमैन सैक्स दे गिव रियली गुड पैकेज, बट जब भी कोई नया रिक्रूटर आता है, नया रिक्रूटर एक अच्छा खासा पैकेज दे जाता है, एंड मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम that turns out to be a top package, So I think this is something you should be looking at, right? Okay. Now the average is 14.04. That's okay यार. मतलब 16 लाख का फीस भर के 14 lakhs की सैलरी मिल जाएगी तो I think that's okay. Some idiots would say that again still it's not a profit for me. But yeah, you have your life to kind of make money. So like it's okay. Doesn't matter. You're getting a brand as SCMHRD. Until unless you have any other option, like I would still prefer. Like if you have something like KJ over SCMHRD, I would prefer KJ so much because my ROI is good. I think the figures are like सेम कुछ बड़ी बात नहीं है. ठीक है, केजे का 10 lakhs का है, SCMHRD का 14 lakhs का है. बट अगेन इफ यू आर अ गुड स्टूडेंट कर लोगे आप. एनीवे डजंट मैटर. ये फिगर चेंज होते रहते हैं हर साल. तो आई वुड नॉट काइंड ऑफ टेक इट फ्रॉम केजे सोम्या. Anyway, highest salary, okay. I think this is good. Now, this is something you guys need to be really, thinking about. Now, पंगा यहाँ पे एक है ना, ये जो बोला है यहाँ पे 28.74, ये FMCG में है. एंड आई वुड अस्यूम कि ये जो बता रहे हैं ये पूरा का पूरा HR का है. तो HR in FMCG has 28.74. That's nice. But again, if you look at finance को मैंने थर्ड पे रखा था, and these guys still have good package out here. That's 22.60. I think the numbers are good. Placements, as far as the placements are concerned, I think the numbers are good. Whatever they have said, if I go with these numbers, I think the college looks really promising. Yeah, no doubt it comes after SIBM Pune as far as cutoffs are concerned. But yeah, again, if you look at SCMHRD as a brand, long way to go, guys. Alright, what do we have in here? Okay, so that's the specialization wise CTC. Again, what I'm trying to tell you is only two numbers. Rather, यहाँ पे we can see highest compensation, and I want you guys to look at median वाला. यहाँ पे average मत देखना और top 50% मत देखना, ठीक है? So if you look at HR का top package is 28.74. Okay, so ये दोनों साथ में ही चल रहे हैं. So HR and marketing, okay, fairly okay. Now if I look at median, yeah, these figure you should be looking at. These are the actual figures, not the actual, but I would say the close by जो होते हैं, ठीक है? So I think yeah, finance का कितना दे रहा है? 12.75. It's a decent number. Like you should not be moaning about it. I think it's a good college. जहाँ तक placement की बात है, they're doing their bit very well. 28.74 is the highest package. पता नहीं यार, अगले साल आपका ये 30-32 भी हो सकता है या फिर आप 25 पे भी आके रुक सकते हो. Depends कि क्या economic का situation है. So I think that's okay. I think yeah, let's wait for the elections and let's see what happens next year. We cannot commit anything as of now, but I think numbers are good. Summer placements, okay. यहाँ पे जो कोर्स की मैंने बात करी थी, that's business analyst. Numbers तो बढ़िया लग रहे हैं, but फिर भी let's not go with the numbers because ये college का data है. We cannot cross verify that. I think you guys can have a look at this. Highest stipend is 3 lakhs, 1.1 lakhs, medium. Okay, number of companies that are coming on campus, I think 70. I think that's a good number. तो जहाँ तक SCMHRD की समझ की बात है, I think they're doing okay. But हाँ, one more thing I want to tell you. SCMHRD में एक और एक चीज़ आती है, that is called as live projects. Okay, live projects या फिर इसको कहा जाता है concurrent projects. ये concurrent project और जो live project होते हैं, it's a great value addition to you guys. तो मान लो अगर आप fresher हो, right? या फिर आप IT वाले बच्चे हो और आपको फाइनेंस करना है, आप फ्रेशर हो, आपकी प्रोफाइल इतनी तगड़ी नहीं है, इतना कुछ भारी भरकम आपकी प्रोफाइल में नहीं है, तो यार जब आपकी कॉलेज चालू होती है, राइट, तो एक दो महीने के बाद ये समर भी चालू होता है और साइड बाय साइड लाइव प्रोजेक्ट्स भी चालू होते हैं जहाँ पे आप कंपनीज के साथ काम कर सकते हो, वर्किंग फ्रॉम होम और वर्किंग फ्रॉम योर कॉलेज इटसेल्फ, एंड यू जस्ट हैव टू विजिट अ कंपनी मे बी वंस इन अ वीक और वंस इन अ फोर्टनाइट. तो ये जो अपॉर्चुनिटीज होती है आपकी, लाइक यू शुड बी ग्रैबिंग दिस काइंड ऑफ एन अपॉर्चुनिटीज. तो जैसे one of the answer, like one of the question होता है, why SCMHRD, then yeah, definitely you can say that live projects, because there are not many B schools in India who are actually offering live projects. So yeah, I think you have a fair enough chance to build up your profile when you get into a SCMHRD. So I think yeah, it's good. Average rise in stipend by 13%. मेरे लिए तो I think this is not really promising, but ठीक है, it's a good number. 10% we can put it as a good number. Anyway, and I think really rosy as such and to be happy about. Anyway, recruiters, yeah, it's very important. Now if you look at couple of recruiters out here, we'll start with IT, ITS and analytics. ठीक है, nothing great as such. If you look at वही है, same recruiters, जैसे मैंने कहा वही कहाँ Eclux होता है, then Infi है, Fractal है. Yeah, Fractal Analytics is a good company by the way. So you have more or less the same guys right out here. Consulting में Big Four आ रहे हैं, that's EY, Deloitte, PwC है, Cogni है. That's nice. Okay, so Cogni is a pretty good company as far as consulting is concerned. That's CVC. CVC has a good brand in the market, no doubt about it. Conglomerate, वही होने वाले आदित्य बिरला होगा, Reliance होगा, Tata है क्या? No, Tata is not there, but that's okay. I really don't want to get into this. फार्मा ओके, गुड कंपनीज मोस्टली. अगर आप देखोगे जो टॉप कॉलेजेस होते हैं, यू विल ऑलवेज हैव top 5 recruiters, rather top 5 companies from that industry particularly coming on your campus. तो एक बड़ा advantage होता है to get into brand, something like that. Others maybe we will not get into. You can have a look at it, radio mills and all that. Anyway, let's not get into that. FMCG, okay. Do we have any HUL out here? No. Do we have PNG? No. Palmolive, okay. Philip, ठीक है. Not that promising to be very honest. Automotive engineering, okay. Recruiters are pretty good. Alright, let's have a look at BFSI. Because अगर आप BFSI की बात करोगे तो यार 22% है यहाँ पे, है ना. सेक्टर वाइज पार्टिसिपेशन 22% है. सो या BFSI will go everywhere, to be very honest, because it's a huge domain, and there are a lot of things involved into it. So if you're somebody who want to get into finance, I think if you get into a good brand, your life is sorted with a decent package, by the way. So what do we have in here? So you've got GS, that's Goldman Sachs. ओके, फेयर इनफ. बट एक चीज़ है, ये पता नहीं मुझे कि ये गोल्डमन सैक्स रेगुलर वाला है या गेस्ट रिक्रूटर है. बट मेरे ख्याल से अगर SIBM पुणे में जाता है तो SCMHRD में भी आता होगा. ठीक है, HSBC इज देयर, आदित्य बिरला. ठीक है, सो दीज आर द कंपनीज. बट या अगेन इफ यू लुक एट, कुछ इतना ये भी नहीं यार, यू हैव डिसेंट कंपनीज कमिंग ऑन द कैंपस. अगेन आपके परफॉर्मेंस पे मैटर करता है कि आप कितना अच्छा खासा कर लेते हो. बट जहाँ तक बात है कंपनीज की, यू हैव अ गुड companies, decent company, a good package, a good exposure. And जहाँ तक industry की बात है, yeah, SCMHRD is a pretty good brand pursued by an industry. So I think if you are getting around about 97 percentile plus with a good interview process, I think SCMHRD is going to be a good return of investment for you guys. So this is something you can fill it up if you are applying for Snap. It's a must fill up. अगर आप मेरी बाकी की वीडियोस भी देखते हो, which colleges to apply, SCMHRD comes in top 4. So yeah, it's a must to apply. And yes, absolutely, if you need any kind of a mentorship, want to have a chat about any college or any exam like CATS, Maths, CET, whatever, you can directly get in touch with me on my Facebook page. You can call me up and do subscribe to my channel for continuous update on all the exams and the strategies. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Good luck.